Are you kidding me? Before you start watching this, whenever I'm doing my makeup, it's kind of boring. So if you just want to skip to the part whenever I start talking about Dance Captain, then you can. Hey guys, welcome back. So today I was planning on doing like a small makeup tutorial with my cousin's makeup because she's away at college. But then again, she's away at college, which means she took all of her makeup except for 6 items. So today I decided to do a makeup tutorial with 6 items. So we're gonna see how this goes. I also just realized that there's no brushes. Actually, so there was just a very scary noise. Okay, so all she has is highlighter, eyeshadow, more highlighter, and setting spray. But I'm gonna make it work. So I'm gonna start with the first highlighter. It is from Too Faced. Yeah, there's no brushes. I'm gonna be using my finger. So it turns out this doesn't do anything. Oh, just kidding. There it is. Really have to touch the top, which is gold. Like, do you see how there's like this top part? That's the only highlight left. Yeah, that makes sense now that you look at it. Next, I guess I'm gonna do my eyeshadow with whatever's left of this eyeshadow, which is not much. So I'm gonna start by kind of scraping the sides of this color because I know that this is an okay base because I have it at home. Okay, you know my laptop's at home, and so is all my makeup. And I'm not home. What is this? Okay. No, I promise the other thing and she would not know. This is like really low. Okay, let me take this color by the way. There's nothing in here. I already have eyeshadow on actually. Okay, okay. Let me go. Okay, by the way, the first color was called Day. No, just kidding. The first color was called Saint Tropez, and then this color that I'm about to use on my actual eye is called Canons. I don't know, it's all in French. Because my eye speaks French. Okay, Halo is good on the way. Halo keeps making some really pretty sounds. I'm a paranoid person. Literally, I'm the most paranoid person you are ever gonna meet. So I guess this is like tea time with Kat now. Okay, welcome to tea time. So today, I convinced Peyton to start a YouTube channel. So she was editing her video whenever I left her house. So I guess that's like a good start because I don't even edit my videos. Like literally I have like, I'm gonna say 4 videos that could be posted right now, but I don't want to post them. Okay, also I just found, I think, some powder concealer from Bare Minerals. I've never used actually powder concealer, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I was gonna put it on my finger. What? Put it on my finger and then, oh god. I'm gonna blend this with, great. No, I'm gonna go all the way up the nose. Wait! It's pretty much done now. So now I'm gonna try to blend this in. Don't know how to do that, so now we're gonna So this is gonna be the most boring video on my channel because I think I'm done, but then again I have another highlighter palette and I found some Q-tips, so I might apply some highlighter with some Q-tips while I spill tea, because that's fun, you know? I don't think I should spill like tea because I'm posting this, but I am gonna just talk about what's happening in my life right now. So basically last Friday, by the way it's Saturday, almost Sunday because that's so freaking late, I auditioned, I guess like, so 2 weeks ago, I auditioned for dance captain at my school. And like what we had to do was we had to have like a whole interview with her about like, oh, like why do you want to be dance captain? Why do you want to, like, what would you do to contribute? Like all this, like, you know, interview questions. And that went okay. And I was like excited. And I knew one of the things I would have to do was teach the class, right? And like I'd either have to teach 30 seconds of my dance that I was going to audition with, or like a song for a warm-up. And I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go for it and teach my dance. And I decided that whenever I was like choreographing my dance. And so then basically I like didn't think about it since I didn't practice, because I made it my dance like 4 weeks before like my audition. I was like, I'm just gonna get out of the way, then practice it so it's like perfect. And so that's what I did. And then all of a sudden I walked into class on Thursday, and my audition was Friday, and this was Thursday. I walked into class and our teacher was like, hey Kat, basically today you are going to, like, you're going to teach today. And I was like, what? And I already committed to like teaching my dance. Like I could have done warm up, but I like didn't want to. I don't know why. That was like a really stupid mistake, right? But I wanted to do warm up. And so I like was like, okay, I guess. So then I like warmed up with the other people who are auditioning, and like they tell me their warm up. I was like, okay, I'm good. But in my head, I was honestly just going over and over and over my 30 seconds of my dance because I had not practiced in like 3 weeks. I was like, oh my God, I am so screwed. Like, what am I gonna do? So then I made Rochelle go first. Love you, Rochelle. Like I would not have been able to go first. So I made Rochelle go first, and I was so thankful. And so then she taught 30 seconds of her dance, and it was really good. I was like, oh my God, now I have to go after her. And so then I went up and I just started teaching. And I don't know how I honestly did. I hope I did okay. I don't know. Because, okay, I talked to people after, like people who I knew would be honest with me. And this girl in my class, I don't know if I should say names, she was like, okay, here's the thing. You speak very, very, very fast. And I was like, yeah, I know. Like, even today, whenever I was watching one of my old videos back, I put subtitles on, and they got so many words wrong because they couldn't understand what I was saying because I talk so fast. And Kennedy was like, I understood you because I, like, always hear you talk. But then again, like, some people in this room have not. So you talked very fast, but then you taught slow. So, like, basically, if I was talking like this, I was teaching like this. Like, I wasn't, like, going very fast. I was just teaching, like, slow, I guess, but my, like, voice was going very fast, if that makes sense. That's literally how fast I talked. Like, I sounded like JoJo Siwa. By the way, we are the same height. Isn't that crazy? She's 5'9", I'm 5'9". What? We both talk fast. What if she's, like, my sister? I don't want to discuss that. So basically, I like taught my dance, and I actually like didn't mess up. But one thing that was a problem was that most people can't do a left double except for me, and then most people cannot do the middle splits except for like a few people. And in my dance, we do a left double into our middle splits, so people weren't very happy about that. I mean, you know, that's okay. Like, I don't really care. But I like taught my dance. I taught 30 seconds, and it was all good. So then that day, I went home, and I had at my dance studio, I had stretch and strength, hip hop, and contemporary. And so then I went in and I like did all my classes. Then after contemporary, which ended at like 9:30, I was like, hey, like, can I use the studio for a second? Like, you can be in here so you know I'm not doing anything. and just like so I can practice my dance in a bigger area than my living room. She was like, yeah, of course. So then I practiced my dance once, and then my music cut off in the middle. And I was like, what is happening? Like, my music cannot cut off while I'm like doing my audition. I was like, crap. But then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it again. And my music didn't cut off this time, but then I got messed up on timing. Like, I rushed it, and then I had to like stop and like, I'm like not performing for anyone. I had to stop and stand there and like count it out. I was like, what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I caught back up, like, and that like really freaked me out. Like, my audition was the next day. I was like, I cannot be messing up on timing now. That's kind of my fault because I hadn't practiced my dance in 4 weeks. But it's okay. It's whatever. And so I was like, okay, this is good. I was like, no, just kidding. This is not good. I don't know the timing. So then I went home and I did the timing for my dance about like 5 times. I was like, 1, 2, like I just like, you know what I mean? Like really like broke it down so I knew what I was doing. And I was like, okay, I've got this. I've got this. So then I went in Friday. I went in Friday and I had dance 7th period. And we had to dance in front of the whole class. And so then Rochelle made someone go before her. And then it was her turn. And then I made someone else go before me. Then I went, and then someone went after me. So, like, me and Rochelle were, like, separate because I didn't want to go for Rochelle because she's, like, really impressive. She, like, throws aerials for, like, funsies and thinks it's nothing. Like, I could not go after Rochelle. So I went after this girl that's in my hip-hop class. And so she went. Then I went. And I messed up my timing in the same place that I messed up the night before in contemporary. Except for I was just like, not like a lot fast, like I was in contemporary, like just like a little fast. So then I did it fast, and then instead of going like 1, 2, 3, 4, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then kept going. So I was only 2 counts off, so I played it off. Like my dance was fine, but then people did tell me that I made a weird face in the middle whenever I did it. Like, they didn't know I messed up. But apparently, whenever I went 1, 2, 3, 4, I went, like, oh God, I messed up. And so basically, by doing that, I made everyone know that I messed up. And I was like, oh my God, like, Katrina, like, you can't be doing this. And so then it was whatever. I was like, okay, my audition's done. And then I found out that we were going to find out captains Friday. So, like, I auditioned Friday. We were going to find out captains next Friday. I was like, oh. So that was actually yesterday. And so then the plan was that there's going to be 3 or 4 captains in a whole dance department. There ended up being 8. And I'm okay with it. I'm actually, like, okay with it now because it's a really good group of people. And I'll tell the names of the people in a second. So then I had heard that we were going to get an email saying if we made it or not. So I was checking my phone from 1st through, like, 7th period all day. I was like, oh my God, like, I haven't got, like, an email. Like, this is such a problem. Like, I, like, didn't get it. Like, oh my God, I didn't get it. Like, I was devastated. And then I got to dance, and I was like, oh God, I didn't get it. And then Rochelle, who is our dance teacher, is, like, Rochelle's 8th period, and she just goes into the dance teacher's room and, like, helps her with whatever she needs help with. So she, like, knows stuff. And so I was talking to Rochelle, and she was like, no, like, we're not going to get an email. Like, in this class period, we're going to get an actual, like, letter that, like, says if we get it or not. And I was like, oh. So then we did, like, everything in dance, like, all our stuff we had to do. Like, we rehearsed our dance. We did a fun Friday dance. She announced intersection theme, whatever, irrelevant. And then after, she said, okay, anyone that auditioned, please come see me. I'm going to hand out the letters. I was like, oh my God. So then right as we were standing there, she was explaining how this was going to work, and, like, if we didn't get it, then it wasn't like that. It's like we're not a good dancer or anything. It's just a really tough decision. Like, they had to cut it down, and, like, not everyone can make it. And right as she was saying all this, one of my freaking besties, Ava, walked in, and she looked at me, like, she gave me that look where I knew she was saying, like, is this, like, you finding out that you made dance captain or not? And I looked at her and nodded, And she was like, ah, oh my gosh. Now I'm even like more nervous because like if I didn't get it, then like she'd have to be all like sorry for me, then go back to her 7th period. I was like, no, 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 like Ava, please don't walk in. And so then I got our letters. And so then she's like, okay, don't like open them and like make a big scene or whatever. And I was like, okay. So then I walked out and Ava was waiting for me at the doors. And she's like, did you get it? I was like, I don't know. I haven't opened the letter. She was like, well, the bell's about to ring, so I have to go back to class. But like, tell me in athletics. And I was like, okay, yeah, I definitely will. And so then I went to the locker room and I got changed first because I like didn't want to be standing there in my like shorts or whatever. And this girl, Olivia, she was really good. She opened her letter and she like read it for a while in front of this big group of people, and then she started jumping up and down and screaming. And I was like, okay, there goes one of the slots. Like only 2 people, like only 2 more people in this class can make it. I was like, oh god. So then Kennedy Greth, the person who's been helping me out through this whole entire thing, like thank you Kennedy, she came up to me and she was like, have you opened it? And I was like, no. She's like, let me open it, like a baby gender reveal. And I was like, no. And so then I opened it and I started reading it, and the first word, I'm gonna enter the letter here because I don't know what it says. Okay, so that you just saw the letter, but it said something along the lines about like, congratulations, Kat, like you made it, like we have rehearsals this day, da 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 da. Your dance was so great. I was like, oh my gosh, like I made dance captain. How amazing is this? Kennedy, who's in her freaking underwear, jumps on top of me and hugs me, and I'm like, ew, gross, but thanks. So I see Rochelle. Rochelle makes it, of course, because she's amazing. And then I went to athletics and told everyone. So that's like the story of Dance Captain. So now I'm going to tell you the people who made Dance Captain. There's 8. Me, Rochelle, Julia, Cami, Olivia, Lucas Morgan, Catalina, and Grace. So those were the 8 people that made Dance Captain. Congratulations to all of you. And if you tried out and didn't make it, don't worry about it. Like, it was a really tough competition. Like, I watched most people's like dances in my class, and y'all did amazing. Like, and I know in high school that like you're gonna try out for royalty or whatever, and I know you're gonna get it. So just like, don't let this like break you down or whatever. I think that's my story time for today. All right, thanks so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye.